Good morning, art buddies. Woo! Welcome in, welcome in. Come on in, get a seat, get comfy. Got a few things planned today. It's a little overcast here. We're expecting some rain, but it's still very muggy. Muggy. So while you're all coming in, I thought I would just show you this little journal that we worked on last time with the toile fabric. Turned out cute. I just stitched this down, so it has helped my cover be a little less flimsy. Now what to do with it, I don't know. I just glued on my applique. We spritzed that with some, oh, I think I put it away. I don't know if it was Lindy brand or some kind of, that color stuff, that spray stain stuff. You can see I really know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Nettie. Thank you for all the birthday greetings. I have a little ditty, a little song I was going to sing. Time to party. It's my birthday and I'll draw if I want to, draw if I want to, draw if I want to. You could draw too. Oh, I forget what I was going to say. If you really wanted to. Well, thank you, Adult Coloring Finished Pages by N. Nice to meet you. Thanks for the birthday greetings. Hubby's out back watering. I don't know why. I think we're supposed to be getting rain. Oh, no, he's not watering. We've got moles or voles or whatever you call them digging up the yard. He finds that very annoying because he's a yard guy. My daughter sent me from her family a birthday gift. Look at these. Now, if you don't want to be enabled, go get a coffee, go make some tea. But I swatched these yesterday. Actually, the first set came and I was so excited, and I did show them on my last live, and I ripped the cover off of set number 1, only to flip them over and discover that I had 2 sets of number 2. So she was here with the kids on, hey Barbie, good morning. And she did the return, and I can't believe it. They came the very next day. The new ones came the very next day. I haven't even taken the other ones, to be shipped back. Yeah. So I swatched these yesterday. So I'm going to show you. There's 36. I did watch Tim's video, and learned a few things of how I can use them. Good morning, Kathleen. Thank you for the birthday greetings. So I was thinking it was all of his colors, but it's not. But 36, I mean, that's a nice start. Maybe they wanted to see how they went. So they come in the individual little tins. Of course, Tim took his out and put them in one of those big tins. And they've got this little plastic protector. Good morning, Kathy. And he said they're all wood. They're very highly pigmented. This is the label. He said, of course, you can sharpen them. He likes them not so sharp, but you can sharpen them. So I haven't really actually colored with them. We'll see how today goes. I might use them with what we're going to do first today. But let me just show you how the colors swatch out. Now, this is my swatch book. It's just a great, I know, and I'm thinking about maybe taking out that little black, it's like a little huggy thing, that hugs each pencil. but that's a little annoying to get out. He tells you to push the tip so it flips up, but sometimes I don't have this hand free because I'm holding my whatever I'm coloring on. So, but yeah, but you get these little tins. Now he sells these tins, and he had a hinged one that was real chubby, and he put all his pencils in the one box. And then he said he would use these for when he travels or for whatever. But it's a nice size. You could put photographs in there and stuff. Good morning, Kimberly. Thank you very much. So this is just a journal that I decided a while ago that, well, I was going to draw in it, but then decided not to. I should rip those out. And then I decided to use it for my swatching. And then I just made little tabs so I can see each individual product, should I need to. Now, I mostly use this for my Prismacolor pencils. And I don't think I've done my other pencils yet. I guess I kind of forgot about that. So I put Tim's Distress pencils back here. But look how yummy. Good morning, Shaz. I don't know if you can really tell. Now, the screen looks really washed out and bright to me. So you'll have to tell me if I need to try to adjust something. So I just put Distress watercolor pencils, Tim Holtz, and here are all the colors that they've done. Salvaged patina, fired brick, rusty hinge, mustard seed, peeled paint, pickled raspberry, speckled egg, salty ocean, villainous potion. I think I spelled that wrong. Walnut stain, black soot, picket fence, kitsch flamingo, barn door, spice marmalade, fossilized amber, cracked pistachio, twisted citron. I always think of twisted sister. Mermaid lagoon. Then we've got iced spruce, prize ribbon. There's a couple of these that I don't have in the oxides or the inks. Seedless preserves, antique linen, tattered rose, candied apple, crackling campfire, wild honey, crushed olive, which really looks yellowy to me, rustic wilderness, peacock feathers, tumbled glass, faded jeans. Now this one I really struggled with. Shaded lilac, because my oxide of shaded lilac looks nothing like that. Frayed burlap, hickory smoke, and vintage photo. I kind of got out of whack. I thought I had too many circles to fill in. I was at my chair doing this, and I realized I left one sitting here on my desk. Wah, wah, wah. So there they are. I'm so thrilled to have them. I'm excited to try them in a coloring book. I haven't done that yet. Haven't had time to do that. And today we're going to take a ride after I'm done streaming and go see my mama. So I don't think I'm going to get to it today to color. Oh, Nettie said, please remember me tomorrow. I have my right eye cataracts tomorrow. I have my left last Friday. Oh, how's your healing going? Okay, let's just take a minute right here at the very beginning, because we've got Candy sitting in the dental chair waiting for her Novocaine to, boy, this is annoying, isn't it? Her Novocaine to kick in because she's having wisdom teeth pulled. Good morning, Janet. Nice to see you. All right, so let's just say a quick little a quick little shout out to the Lord for these gals, okay? Lord, thank you for being here for us, that I could come to you and ask you for my friends, Nettie. We think of her. She's healing from one cataract surgery and she has her next one tomorrow. So I would just ask that you would wrap your arms around her and that you would give the physicians and his staff wisdom as they care for her tomorrow. And then we think of our dear friend Candy, who's just waiting for Novocaine to kick in, and she's having those wisdom teeth pulled. Gosh, it's tough on a youngster. I can't imagine having my wisdom teeth pulled. So if you would just give her an extra measure of grace, we would appreciate that so very much. And I hope her healing goes well, Lord, and that she doesn't have too much discomfort. So thank you for today. And thank you that we can come to you and bring these girls before you. It's in your name we pray. Amen. Okay, let's get crack-a-lackin'. So, oh, you're welcome, Peggy. Okay, so, Kimberly. Stripper? Huh? All right. Oh, Kimberly, you're a stitch. Okay, all right, let's get started here. I mentioned in my last stream that for my birthday I was going to give away something. So I thought, well, maybe I would take a little idea from Dee Dee, and of course I can't do what Dee Dee does because Dee Dee is so very talented. But I like to draw eyes, and I thought it's my birthday, and if I want to draw eyes, I'll draw eyes. So what I thought was I would see how many of these I could get done. I prepped some envelopes, and I'm just going to put an eyeball on them, and then I'll put a little ephemera in here, and we'll see how it goes. I'll just shoot them in the mail. So I've got a couple. So this is the test one that I did. Now, what I'll have to do is spritz this with a little fixative. So I got to tell you that right up front. And then I'll let them, air out for a couple of days because that can be a little stinky. So, of course, I never know how the eye's going to turn out because I'm not working from thank you, ladies. Thank you. So I'm not working from a picture because I'm not so good at that. So I'm just going to see what happens. Now, when I was doing the practice, what I noticed was I was having trouble with the graphite of the pencil kind of causing a glare for me. So I'm just going to see how it goes. So I just took some of my Tim Holtz, I don't know if you can see, stencils and some oxides and just created just some little different backgrounds. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yay! There's Jacqueline. Hi, Jacqueline. Jacqueline, I've had a few days, and I was thinking this morning, oh my gosh, I need to message her, but then my son called and life is crazy, isn't it not? All right, so I basically just take a regular pencil to start my eye, just do my shape. Sometimes I start with a circle. Okay. All right, Janet. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. If we need you, we'll give you a shout. We'll give you a shout when those stripper guys show up. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, so I've just got a regular pencil. And then I've got some others here. I've got a couple of stumps. Now, a lot of times I just do pencil sketches and use just the graphite and carry on. Good morning, Marty. Thank you. And then these are fine touch. I guess these are maybe from Hobby Lobby would be my guess. If anyone says something, okay. Duly noted, Janet. All right, 8B. I like the heavier ones for filling in the pupil. And a 9B. And then we'll see. I've got some markers here. But what I was thinking is when I do the eye, and I go to do the iris, I might do it a little different today. I'm going to try to use maybe a few of my new watercolor pencils. So let me know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to try to pay attention and not get my, well, it might be hard to get my, see, I don't want to move my camera too much because I don't want you to see, I don't want you to be distracted by the girls, you know? The girls are right here, and I don't want to be leaning, well, whatever. Okay, so let's just jump in. So if you have any questions or something you need me to see, put it in caps for me, please. That's good for me to be able to pick it up more readily. And I don't always, even still. Now, especially when I start drawing, sometimes I forget to talk. We'll just see how it goes. All right, here we go. It's always a little I'm always a little nervous getting started. Okay, so I'm just going to put an eyeball right in here. So I figured if you win one of these, you know, maybe you could trim it out and then collage around it or whatever. So let's just start with a little circle. I like to erase. Now, I don't want the eye to be too terribly big. Now, normally what I would do is I would put my pupil in here right away, but because I want to use my color pencils, I'm not going to do that on this one. We'll see how this goes. And then I'm just going to make my arch shape. Now, can you guys even see that because I'm using pencil? Or you probably can't even really see what the heck I'm doing. All right, let me switch to a darker, a heavier. Let's try this. I don't know if this will help. See, for me, there's a glare. Could someone tell me if you can see this at all, what I'm doing at this point, or no? Keep those. Yeah. Yes. Not. Ooh. Ooh. All right. So here I'm creating, hopefully, a little bit of an eyelid there. Now you could draw along. Can't see. Okay, Kath. Thank you. Is that any better? Lori, it's a bit hard to see. Okay, I pulled my camera down a little bit. Let me know if that is better. I can pull it down lower and try to angle it maybe a little different. Yes, better? Okay, let me know if I need to make another adjustment. Okay, so I'm going to put an eyebrow kind of in here. And this is just, you know, really, this is just messing around. These aren't real life or anything. These are just, you know, what comes out of my pencil. Hi, Leah. Did I miss anybody else popping in? Okay, so now I'm going to get out one of my tins here. Let's see. All right, I think I'm going to go green. Oh, hi, Gail. Thank you, Gail. All right, so I'm going to get out I'm going to try the crushed olive. And then I've got this wilderness. Let's get out some of the greens. I can't believe how stinking old I am. We'll sit that up there. See if that's gonna sit that on my coffee cup. What did I want to get out of this one? Oh, this one's got the twisted citron. Now, if you've just come in, these are the Tim Holtz watercolor pencils that my daughter and her family gave me for my birthday. Color it. Oh, peeled paint. I love peeled paint. So my daughter and her family are here. What do I have planned? Well, today, not much. I'm going to stream, of course, and then we're going to go visit my mom. And then I think we're just going to come back home. And then tomorrow, I think we're going to take a ride. I'm not sure where. We may take a ride maybe down towards one of the shore points. Lori, okay, so I got that. Now tell us how old you are so we can light well, yeah, 70. Don't light those candles before you get a 911 ready to be dialed. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with the peeled paint. Now, I'm going to put quite a lot of this in here because I want to get a pretty nice shade of green. All right. Get those fire extinguisher manned. Now, I just watched him a little bit yesterday. Oh, I should have gotten out the white. But I was thinking about putting some of the citron. No, this is crushed olive. What the heck did I do with the citron? Oh, I didn't get... Oh, yeah, here. Oh, see? I thought that was more yellow. Look at that. It's a bright... And then I was thinking I'll take this rustic wilderness and pop this around the edge. Now, you can use them just like a color pencil, right? And this is all you need to do. But I'm going to add some water with this little water brush I have here. Let's get this. Now, I don't want it too terribly wet because I don't want it to be all puddly. Now, I am going to put a pupil in here. Now, just blending that together. I don't know if you can see. It's very subtle, but that's all right. So I'm going to let that dry a little bit. Now I'm going to take my stump, and I'm going to start blending out some of this graphite from my pencil up into the eyebrow. See Barbara singing. All I kept thinking was, it's my birthday and I cry if I want to. Remember that? Remember that old ditty? That old little ditty? Somewhere here, I thought I had my... One thing I didn't... I don't know if I dug it out. It was sitting here. My moldable eraser. I think I see it. I think I see it. Sometimes she pops in on Thursday. Did you get it? You know what? I was not late today. I was plenty on time, and I use the Adobe free um something or other maker that you can use. You would cry too if you were 70. Do 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 do. You got it, Nettie. Woo! Um, yes, it's definitely Thursday. Moldable, it's not what they call moldable. It's not. What the heck is this? A kneadable eraser. And if you listen to anybody from the UK, they say eraser. That's my instructor is from the UK. Okay, so I know one thing I was going to tell you. So we're sitting at the table having a meal with my daughter. She came, her hubby couldn't come. She came with the kids, and we're sitting at the table having a meal. We're talking about my birthday. My grandson, who's 5, said, "It's your birthday?" I said, "Well, yeah, in a couple days." And my husband pipes up and says, "Yeah, it's Friday." And my daughter said, "No, it's not." He says, "Yes, it is." I said, "No, it's not." Okay, married to this man 40 years. He says, "Yeah, it's." If I want a green eyelid, or maybe I need to do like the blue. The 11th is Friday, and I said, "Yes, the 11th is Friday, but my birthday's the 10th. Oh, I was thinking about my family, and all the birthdays were on the 11th. Yeah, okay, dude, whatever. So yeah, there you have it. All right, so I'm just putting a little bit of this peacock feathers. Peacock feathers. Yeah, bless his heart. And then this morning, my son calls, acting like, he's making arrangements for something we need to plan. "I'm just kidding you, Mom. I know it's your birthday. Aunt Nancy reminded me." Okay, great. Meanwhile, my husband still hadn't said happy birthday. You know how it goes. I know. I I don't know. But, and, I could blame it on his age, but to tell you quite honestly, I had this problem with him years ago. We were doing a church directory, and he filled out all the information. The directory comes out, and I said, "Oh, they got our anniversary wrong." He said, "No, they don't." I said, "Yes, they do." He said, "No, they don't." I said, how can you have gotten the anniversary date wrong?" He said, "I didn't. We got married on St. Patrick's Day." I said, "Yes, March 17th." And he said, "Oh, I thought it was the 11th." See, he's got 11th in his brain. He thought St. Patrick's Day was March 11th. All right. Now, normally when I do this in a sketchbook, I put a lot of graphite for my pupil in here. And then I use that to shade other parts of the eye that I want to shade. But it doesn't show up so great on camera, and it doesn't show up so great on this craft color um, envelope. So I'm putting a little acrylic paint here. Yeah, right, Gail. And then he argues about it. Ugh. Now, Tim says you can also wet the pencil. And everybody always uses the tip, like even with the Neo 2s and such, you know, if they want to get a little bit off of the pencil. I like to try that. I like to use the bottom because then it doesn't mess around with your point. I'm just gonna put a little bit of color around here and then see if I can get that to be a little bit darker. See, I should have gotten a paper towel. I ran out of paper towels back out here in my work area, and now I need one. Well, it looks like the paper's sucking it in. Oh, thanks, Angie. Thank you so much. Now, sometimes I'll turn this upside down because, see, if I turn it upside down, you can see I don't have that pupil shaped quite right. And that's usually easier for me if I turn it upside down. Now, I want the eye to pop, so I'm going to go ahead and color in the white of the eye. And for that, I'm going to use acrylic. Now, if you have, oh, good for you, Ange. I put all that stuff on the back burner with all the jazz with my mom. I got to get, good girl, Ange. I got to get all my stuff scheduled. Now, this is just how I do it. This is not, you know, the right way to draw an eye, I'm sure. It's starting to look a little better now. That's going to need another coat. Another coat. Now, let me see if I can find my liner brushes. I didn't think about pulling out all my brushes. Usually, oh, there it is. Yeah, usually I keep this. This is Golden Maple. It was a set. Got it on Amazon. I forget how many were in there. 6 or something. If you can't find it, let me know, Shaz, and I can look it up and get the proper information. All right, so let's get a little bit of black here going on this liner brush. I want to get my envelope in that. You know what? That was not a good idea. Oh my goodness. I need to get, I know myself. I know I will either put my thumb in it. Now I'm pretty comfortable with my brush because I think because of using, no, that's not good. I want it up further. Using a liner brush and painting eyes on ceramic stuff for so many years. Okay, Ange. And then I just like on these kinds of things, it's not realistic. So I just put a little black paint in here. Now you could do this with marker, you know, like a Sharpie pen. Now I don't want these to be too bumpy or anything because it's got to go in the mail. But you could put, you know, little, if you're doing something like this in your journal book, you could put little gems and stuff. Now see, I messed this up here on the bottom. See, I put that black paint line where I don't want it. So I gotta think about that for a minute. All right. Then let's get that second coat in on that white. Thanks, Ange. Ah, I can come back over that with black. Now I wanted the top part of this eye, this green eye on the one side to really kind of be a little darker. Now I could get other colored pencils, right, and color on top of that. I'm going to use my heat tool a little bit here. Now the little spatters that I put in are green, and that just happens to be a happy accident. I made the eye green. I didn't even really pay attention to that before. I don't want you to think I know what I'm doing. So because that green, the green that he has, this wilderness, it's really not that dark. In the embossing powder, it's very dark. But I think he says like you can shade different if you look at all of the products he has in his line, and then compare them, the shade of all the colors work, but they're not necessarily the same. He explains it better than me, of course. I'm going to put a little bit of dark black, the black soot up here. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this picket fence and see if we can brighten up this side here. Let's just see how that works. I'm not seeing anything getting on there. I think I need a little bit of white up in here. This is much harder when you know people are watching you. Yeah. Yikes. All right, so for the eyebrow, sometimes I color it like that and just do black paint or a black marker and fill it in. You know, like for folks that draw on their eyebrows. Let's see how this works over top of, where's my, oh, that's peeled paint. Maybe that's why. I'm going to put a little bit of peeled paint on the top of this white acrylic. Let's see what happens there. Yeah, that looks okay. Cool. Because the whites of our eyes really aren't white. But I'm going to use the pencil and do it like I did the other eyebrow. And I just make little, I just start making little hair marks. This is where I'm having a hard time seeing what I'm doing because of the angle of it being flat and the lights. Hey, Angie. I'll try to hold my pencil back so you can see kind of what I'm doing. Hopefully. Because I put that in there and kind of used my stump and put some color, some of the graphite, it helps. And then it looks like it's filled in. You know what I mean? Like let's get need a piece of paper here. So it doesn't look all airy and you don't see your, I'm just putting some pencil out on a piece of paper so I can pick up some. Whew. Saved by the stream. And Kathy Arbor says if you put some color or some of your graphite on this outside edge, it kind of brings your eye in. See if this picket fence does anything up here. I used to always, when I put makeup on, I used to always put a little something light up under my eyebrow. Hi, Angela. Thank you so much. I should have capped these up. It probably doesn't look as bad as I think it looks. Time to stop and take a break. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can deepen that little line there a little bit. Now I'm going to use, I think, to start anyway, my Sharpie marker to do my eyelashes and see if that's thick enough. We'll see. I'm just pulling little hairs. Can you see? It's really not very dark. Maybe I'll have to use the paint. I'm with you, Gail. Just thinking about it makes me tired. I should move my water jug in closer. All right, let's go with ooh. I'm trying to put a little bit of a bend in these lashes. So our lashes aren't straight. Sometimes it focuses so nice, and other times not so good. All right, now we're going to do the top lashes. And let's see. I might turn it this way. Make them shorter going towards the nose. Sorry, this is hard to do without kind of pushing down and pulling and lifting up. Trying to make them a little thicker at the base. All right, now I'm going to grab a little bit of I might have to tweak these offline. Hey, Beth, how are you? Thank you so much. It's very sweet of you to pop in. Okay, let's put a little bit of a highlight here. Just put a little dot over there, too. That'll make it look better. Now, this looks better in person, really, than it does. Now, it's going to take a little bit for that to dry. Not too terribly bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, so let's go to another. Let's do another one. This one I think I want to use. I've got peacock feather here. Maybe we'll do blue. Peacock feather. And see, this is what Tim was saying as far as getting the colors back in the right tin. It can be a little, it can be a little cumbersome, you know. But I don't have a nice thick, well, oh, this one was open, girls. Look, I thought I closed it and it was open. All right, so let's grab the tumbled glass. Let's get all the different blues. The faded jeans might come in handy. And for now, I'm just going to pop these all back in wherever. I'm going to keep out the black and the picket fence. Where's that other one? I think there were more. I'm trying to go into the more. I know there's that salvaged patina. That's kind of a cool color. Mermaid Lagoon. I've been watching, Prize Ribbon. That's a real dark one. That might be good. There's Barbara. Hi, Barbara. We was talking about you. We was talking about you. All good stuff. We were saying we needed you to be singing. All right. So I think a blue eye would look really cool on this one. Okay. I'm going to go back to my little gray shack in Waka Wooka Hawaii. I'm going to go back to what I normally do. This time I'm going to make my eye shape. Let's try to do something a little different. This is, all right, so let me go up really far. Let's really kind of come down this, you know, get that little teardrop, that little tear duct thing there. And then I want this more, I want this narrow here where it comes into the corner of your eye. Okay. And let's do a little line down here. I don't want that too thick in there. And let's Yes, sweet 16 times how many? Ruh-roh. Okay, so then let's do a big eye, a big old eye in there. And then I'm going to come on the outside here. And this here. Kind of bring in the eyeball. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, baby. Ooh, I love you so. Ooh. 16 candles. Oh, that's okay, Amira. Nice to see you. I appreciate you coming in and saying, hey, hey, hey. All right, so let's get a little more graphite on this here drawing. Now, a lot of times, Tamara Laporte, she uses the graphite to help her with her shading. But she really knows what she's doing. I am 16, going on 17, baby. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. I wonder if he's got a little, maybe a little, bum, 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 bum. Rusty hinge. Maybe I'll put a little rusty hinge in with that. Ouch. Trying to get like a, I don't know. I don't know what's the difference between dry skin on your finger and a hangnail, but I've got this little tiny, oh, I might have to take that nail off. Little tiny piece of irritated skin. It's really sore. Okay, let's see. I think I want to put a little bit of this in here first. Now this is Rusty Hinge. I'm just doing this one a little bit different. And let's go with the tumbled glass. The color in the whole eyeball here. Now this eye, I kind of made this circle from the top down, like a half. It's not really a half circle. What did I do on that other one? Yeah, I did kind of the same here. Kind of, sort of, not really. This one I'm going to try. Might look too, pardon me, beady-eyed. Curacao ointment. It repairs dry cuticles. Oh, okay. Thanks, Peggy. I have this stuff. This might work too, right? Cuticle oil? I didn't think about that. Thanks, Peggy. Peggy's always got our back. She's got tons of good ideas. Okay, I'm really putting a lot of pigment in this again. And I think I'm going to go on the outside edge with a peacock feather. It looks like it might work. as far as being in the same, tones like for that. And then I'm going to put some white over here. I don't know if that's going to make a difference. I'm scrubbing that in pretty hard. All right, let me get my stump-a-dump-bump. Start rubbing out some of this. Now, not all tortillions or stumps, whatever you call them, are created equal. Some people may like the flexibility of some. I don't. I like the ones that are a little more. See, this is a little bendy. Yes. I thought he was live every Saturday regardless. Is that not the case? And just I thought he was. Yeah, sometimes I'm sitting here working and I'll just, because let's face it, I never know what day it is. All right, now I'm trying to get that in where that eyebrow is. Oh, new releases this month. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh boy. Oh boy. You thought it was Wednesday today? Oh good. I'm so glad to know that I am not alone. I think I'll just do some graphite on this. This is the 8. Deep in that eyelid. Now, normally, see, I would have graphite in that pupil. I love just doing eyes in pencil. All right, let's take a damp brush. Because the area is so small that I'm working in, I don't want to wet the brush too much and make a big puddle. I can always add. Now, let's see. Let's get this angled brush in here. I'm going to have that I Am 16 song in my head all day. I wonder how the color pencil would work if I used it while my paper was damp. Ooh, that's kind of cool. It's kind of schmeary. I'm going to put a little, he was talking about this prize ribbon. It's really dark. Let's try, I'm going to try this. Now, of course, when I hit it with water, it's going to reactivate and move again. Move again, move again. I think I would like to. Somebody was saying too, or he mentioned it, someone had said to him, when they sharpen these, they save the crumbles and then put them on another project and reactivate them that way. I just had a, did I put it in here? I just had a little, oh, there's one staring me right in the face. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Malia. Goodness me. I just need a little piece of paper. We'll save these crumbles and maybe we'll do something crazy. Maybe we'll do something crazy in a little bit. All right, let's get a little more of a point on here. Okay, it's not that easy. Whoa, back that baby out. That was too small. Here we go. Wow, look at all those crumbles. See, this is what will kill me about. See, that to me, that's all a waste. But we'll see if we can do something with that. All right, this really looks nice and dark. So let's get some on this outer edge. Now this one, I'm going to put the pupil just in the center. So I want some of this darker color up in here too. And what was this lighter color back? I see a lot of the envelope right there. Hey, there's Beth Shula. Hi, Beth. Thank you. Now, see, that doesn't look too bad just with the pencil. Okay, let's do the white. Judio, 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 Judio. Thank you, Judy. Okay, here we go. Now this envelope is more of a normal envelope color. It's just a cream color. I had a bunch of envelopes that I had coffee stained and tea dyed and did some other stuff with it. And this eyeball's not shaped, all that terrific. But it's okay. It's all right. I don't know why that's in my head. I know, I stand in line. There you go. And then you go. Is that some words that you were saying, Barbara, and it just got in my head? Ooh, that's a little freaky. That's a little bit freaky. I love you. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's get the black and get that pupil in. Might look more better. I like the choice of the colors that go with the outside of the envelope. You know what I could do? I could put the pupil in pencil. Then I don't have to just wing it. Generally speaking, I like the pupil larger, and I'm going to show you why. So I just put a little tiny circle in there. I got too much water on my brush. Then I go and spoil it all. See, now this is what a lot of people do. They make a pupil like that, but see, that makes the eye look not real to me. It looks, I don't know if it can look more like frightened or, but the pupil's too small. So if you're drawing an eye and you think, what is wrong with it? I've got all the parts, everything, you know, my circle is cool. You got it from my humming? Oh, I didn't think anybody would know. Barbara, you're so good. So if you don't like the way your eye looks, it might be that your pupil's too small. See, it's starting to look better. See, that looks, to me, that looks better. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just me, but I think it looks better. And I think I want to try to bring this down a little bit. Then you go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like, oh, do, 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 do. This looks a little freaky. All right, let's do the eyebrow. This one, let's just paint the eyebrow on this one, just so you can see a difference. I'm going to just paint it black. There are a lot of folks that paint on their eyebrows. I should say women. I don't know if there's any men that do it. And these are make-believers, so let's see if my Sharpie marker is going to work. It's not a Sharpie marker. Sharpie pen. Always say marker. Hey, Carol. Hi. Well, thank you. There's a gal that has been helping us with my mom's stuff. She works for the law firm. She's beautiful, beautiful young girl. And hers are painted on or drawn on, but she must use a stencil. I mean, they're like perfect. And I'm pretty sure my bonus son, I'm pretty sure his wife does the same thing. She's a beautiful girl too. Yeah, I don't mind it so much. I could never pull it off. I think you got to be pretty good looking to call, because I don't know. I could have angled that down more. But it's just fun. It's just for fun. So let's see here. I think I need some blue on the eyelid. Let's try putting a little bit of white. Usually, it's gotten in the graphite there. Tamara Laporte puts a little bit of a highlight or a white spot right in the center of the eyelid. That kind of makes it look round. Let's try a thin Mermaid Lagoon. Oh, tattooed on. Oh, I didn't think about that. Maybe that's what they are. Maybe they're tattooed on. I know there was a while there, people thought it was a good idea to have like color tattooed in your cheeks. But then when you were sick, nobody believed you. Well, that white picket fence is not doing for me what I think I want it to do. I wonder how it would look. I'm just going to do it. Ooh, that would be painful, wouldn't it? Tattooed eyeliner? Oh, yucca, 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 yucca. Let's try. I think I have a smaller. Does this have a number on it? Yeah, number 3. Let's save this one. This is a number 2. I'm thinking about maybe like a little half flower down here. And then I could put the eyelashes over top. See, and then Dee Dee does this trick where she takes her Posca and then just gives it a little smush. Let's put a little smush in there. And then let's take a little bit of the, well, that's true. And they could probably put you asleep so you wouldn't feel it. I mean, the little tattoo I have didn't really hurt, but no, your eyelid's pretty tender. Putting a little bit of this tumbled glass right up at the... Okay, now I think I want some more of this, what's arriving in a few days. I really have a need for tassels, but bulb safety pins are important to me as the air I breathe. I love them too, Beth. Okay, let's see. Faded jeans. No, I wanted that. What did I do with the, here it is. It's the one I sharpened. That's dry. Let's add a little more. You know what they say about contrast. Ooh. A little more black over top of that. Now this is just an envelope, so see, now I'm thinking, I wonder if now I'm not breaking through. I was afraid I was okay, where do I want to put this? I'm going to save these crumbles. Now he took the these crayons and colored right on a stencil. I mean a stamp. Right on a stamp. I can't see well enough anymore to do anything with my eyes as far as eyeliner and such. I think I'm going to have to go with the black paint here. Peggy said save the shavings in a small jar and use them as paint. Another brilliant idea. I was going to fuss around with them in a minute. And then you go and spoil it all by saying something stupid. Oh, I can love you. Now, I just don't know where some of these songs come from. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Enough already with this one. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to try to do a little petal of some sort, a little fleur. Let's see if we can ruin this one. All right, I like to put a little dot. I'm going to put a little dot right here. And then hopefully make my petals. That's 3. I want the 2. Hmm. Ash. The video that I watched of Tim's, he was showing you, he uses these wonderfully grunged up, beautiful pieces of cardstock, and then he showed how he did that and how he layers up the color and all that jazz. Oh my goodness. They were, I didn't know how he did that. They were really cool. Gail's back? Oh no. I could not get that. I don't know what's going on with that Adobe program I use. I had a really cool idea for my um, thumbnail this morning and could not get that to work. I could use my own photos. I didn't have any problem. But I couldn't use the program. And I had internet, so it wasn't that. Their program must be down, is all I can think. All right, so now what if I use, I wonder if I got one here. Do I have one handy? I know I've got some out by my chair. See how this writes. No, I don't want that. I'm thinking I need a black Posca. Would be nice. It could be that, and I have more. It could be that my Sharpie pen is um, running a little dry. Now, these are different. Let me see if I can put my hands on one quickly. And there's all kinds of things you can use for these. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Is this not, if this isn't a brush, this might, yeah, this might work. That one eyelash really got out of control here. Okay, Beth, thanks for stopping in. Have a great day. Oh, that's cool, Peggy. I think Dee Dee and her hubby have done that. I always thought that was kind of cool. Okay, the one thing I forgot to do on the one I did earlier was to sign it. I know people want me to sign it. And this one needs the white of the eye. The white of the eye. I don't know if my Posca is going to work well enough to do it. Let's see. You put that highlight in there, and I'm telling you, it's a game changer. Really and truly. Now, I want that to dry. Now, how are we on time? I didn't get that many done. She's at 6 now, so I guess I don't have to worry too much about it. Although I have to, what time do I have to leave here by? Mom eats. I probably should get crack-a-lackin'. Carol said that would be cool to add to a Halloween journal. Oh, I missed something. Oh, the rubbing, the grave rubbing. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, might be a little spooky. And most of them would be so big, right? They're kind of big, I would think. All right, so I've got 3 here to give away. Now, Tim was doing like this, the swipey. Of course, this is not the best color. And of course, I have some black. Let's just put a little of these shavings down on my, you're not really going to be able to see it. I don't know if I can scoop my, I don't know if I got enough room to scoot. I could scoot my camera. Hello. Can everybody see over here fairly well? All right, let's just put a few of those shavings down. And where's my spritzer? Where's my spritzer? Let's get a little palette knife and I'm going to moosh them. Oh, that's an idea. Where do I have more tags? Well, I could do both sides. Wow, that's a lot of pigment. Boy, I didn't need to put that much out. Look at that. It's all thick and creamy. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Let's see here. Here's an envelope. This is just a little envelope. Let's just do a, he did a smackdown and then he did a smack and drag, you know, kind of. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not too good at that. It is kind of cool looking though, huh? Where are you? Where are you? This would work with journal pages for sure. All right, this is just regular paper. Let's see what, okay, this is like cardstock, kind of like manila folder. Look at, I'm getting my stumps and everything else. See, this is what I do. I'm like a crazy person. How did he do it? He did a wiggle and a walk and a jiggle and a talk. Okay, so he did something like that. Of course, he was using oxide inks and stuff. Hi, Sherry. All right, so let's do what Peggy suggests too. All right, so here's my tag. I'm going to spritz my tag. I keep thinking my husband's walking behind me, but he's not here. And then drop some of this pigment on. It's almost kind of like a magical, but it's not, it's all one color. I don't think I spritzed it enough, Peg. Let's get another color. Whoa. Whoa. Spray it again and drip it. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to put some of this picked raspberry in here too. Let's see. See, my shaver's giving me really big chunks, which I'm not too sure I like that so much. It's not crumbling. I'm going to put some over here. It's not crumbling. Which I guess that's a good thing. Actually, I need to go. Okay, Gail, just going to get a shower and going to do this, what Peggy said, and get Elvin in there at the same time. Okay, okay, good luck. I'm not sure I caught what was going on, but okay. See, I'm tempted to take a brush or something and swoosh. See, what I don't like is that it's not totally melting because I got too big of chunks. To me, that looks like a cupcake with sprinkles. I'm looking for, this is a brush that's, oh, okay, Barbara. Oh, maybe I'll have a vanilla cake with, and chocolate chip ice cream. This is a feather brush. Thanks, Nettie. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. You have a good day. You like it, Shaz? I'm not sure. I know I wish I had a paper towel. mean, look at all that color. This is regular, like a heavier printer paper. And this didn't get put away. Let's see what happens here if I take this. Probably a sponge would be better. I thought I could scrape it. This probably, maybe watercolor paper would be a better choice. It's not bad. It's not great. Ah. Oh, I gotta leave time for me to draw names. And people are leaving. Oh, what a dope. Okay, so I've got the eyeballs that I drew on the envelopes. I've got 3 of them. Okay. Artful Dabbler, hello. Thank you so much. Okay, listen. Let's do, there's 20 of us in here. So let's do, we'll say 1 to 50. Okay, let me get to my keyboard. And I'll draw 3 numbers. Peggy, are you still here? Maybe Peggy, you could put in a go for me. That would be fabulous. Peggy would do that for me. I don't know if Kath is still here. Maybe Peggy can do it for me. And we'll say go 1 to 50. And first number I pull will get first choice. Let me clear some of this. Thank you. And it's just a little bit of ephemera in an envelope. So internationals play as well. Okay. And then I really think I'm going to like playing with these pencils. I gotta tell you, I think I'm going to really like it. Yes, put in some numbers from some of the girls that haven't left, if some of you will. Like Beth Schuler was here. I don't know if Beady-Eyed Beth is still here. Gail. I don't know if anybody else. Did we say goodbye to anybody else? I don't know. I've got Streamer's Brain. Oh boy, this looks cool. Look at that. Whoa. Nice. Okay, let's get rid of that. One for, oh, great. Thanks, Angie. Yep, Angie. Very good. Marty. Okay. All right, let's see here. So we've got this one. This one I didn't do on camera. And this one. Wonder if I have my, I know I see, oh, that's Mama's stuff. I don't like Altoids, I just like the tin. Okay, I think we have 2 in for Marty. All right, so we'll say A, B, C. Oh, you kept taking numbers for Marty. Okay. All right, is anybody else want in? Yeah, I think somebody else got a number in for Beth Schuler. This is probably going to be more confusing then. How about Calico Kate? I don't know if she's still here. She might have stepped away. Can somebody put a number in for Kathy? And who else are we? Oh, there's Stitch at Pam. Hi. Put a number in, Pam, 1 to 50. And then Pam, made by Pam. She was here. All right, so I'll give you a few more seconds. Okay, we got one in for Calico Kate. Wonderful. Kimberly, don't you want to know? Judy O got a number in. Who else was here? Angela, has everybody got a number in for themselves that wants to be in? This one I put a little Winka Stella on, which I probably will do on these as well. Okay. I don't know that Janet Young would want one. Yeah, this is the way it's going to be, guys, because there's so many. We're putting numbers in for a lot of different folks. Number closest to, if somebody is a double number, whoever was in first will be the one who will get the envelope. Okay, not going to be a lot in there. It's just mostly for the little eye drawing that you can maybe pop in a journal. Okay, so I've got to go to random.org. And whenever you say, okay, Peg's got to stop in. Excellent. We'll say go. And then I have to switch this to 50. If I can figure out how to get my cursor over. There we go. All right, so I've got, let's see if it'll clear up. Boy, that's terrible. Can you see? Okay, so whatever, if a car number comes up first, first one, I'm going to need help looking back probably. Okay, here we go. Let's do the first one. Generate number 39. Closest to without going over gets to choose first. And I'm going to depend on Peggy to be my eyes. You know, you never can find a marker when you want a marker. All right, Kimberly. Kimberly, which one would you like, my dear? And that is, oh, we're waiting on Kimberly. And let's generate again. Number 36 is the second number. We'll see if that works, because that might also be Kimberly. Letter A, okay. Wonderful, thank you. So that'll go to Kimberly. And is anyone who is closest to 36 without going over? Was that Kimberly? Angela? All right. Angela, what would you like? Angela can let me know. Kath, it was only 1 to 50, and we put a number in for you, honey. All right, here we go. Third one. This is the last one. Generate. Number 30. So I'm waiting to hear from Angela. Up, it's not. Okay, Angela said letter C. And Shaz had 33. Okay, you know what, Shaz? I'm going to do one for you. You're going to be surprised. It's not a big deal. So the last number I picked was 30. So whoever's closest to without going over will get the last one here. So I need to have who that person. Yeah, I can go back and check. Barbara says she had 36 for Gail. Please double check. Okay, it's not a big deal. I can do. Paul just said, hey, what you win? I said an eyeball. Okay, Judy had 25. So is Judy the last winner? And then I'll adjust. It's kind of crazy. I don't do this often enough, and it kind of got out of control. But it's not a big deal. I've got a couple other envelopes sitting here that I can do. So I'll go back and check. So we're going to say Judy for number 30. And Judy, you get the one that's left here, my dear. All right. Okay. You do? Well, that works out cool. All right. If I don't have your addresses, I'll get a hold of you. I know where to find you. Okay, cool. Hey, thanks for playing. That was fun. Once it populates, I'll be able to go back. That'll be easier for me, I think. Thanks for being here. Thank you for helping me to have a fun birthday morning. Look, I got crumbles all on my Post-it note. That will never do. And then I'll see if there's anybody else we missed or if we got wrong. It's hard to go back. It's hard to go back. I'm telling you. It's hard to go back. All right. So I'm going to grab some lunch, and then hubby and I will be headed out for a visit with me mom. So it should be a good day. All right, it's Thursday. Don't forget it's Thursday. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you all so very much. Can't find my mouse, and I'm going to be out. Thanks for all your birthday greetings. I appreciate it. Have a great, great day. And don't forget, take time to be creative and enjoy the journey. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.